All right, so I asked some of you guys for some music takes. I didn't really focus on the hot take aspect of it because I wasn't trying to get into all that. But I asked for some music takes. I got a few. We're gonna go over them. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's just get through them. So I did crop out everybody's username on it because I'm not trying to shout y'all out. Like, my views is my views. You feel me? But people who try to rap like they back in the 90s is trash. Like Benny the Butcher, most of his stuff is trash. And I feel like niggas just said this just to make me upset. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and yeah, you specifically. I feel like niggas just said this just to make me upset. Now, what I will say is that his latest album is definitely, how do I say it? It's definitely like an acquired taste, but like majority of Benny's work is solid. And he sounds like he's rapping like he's from the 90s because he's like 40 something. Like, yeah, he's gonna sound like he's from the 90s. That's where he grew. That's when he grew up at. Nah, bro, Benny is fire. Majority of Benny's music is fire, but that latest album was definitely something. You have to understand Benny the Butcher's music to feel that album. And it's a very mature album. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Benny the Butcher's latest album, it's very mature, and that album is something that's just gonna have to be something I'll bump a few years from now because it's just not for where I'm at. Now the next one, I already know who wrote this one. My boy John. He said Roddy needs to make a comeback. Now, if you know Roddy Ricch, and I mean, this isn't even something I can dispute. Like, yeah, cool, Roddy. I don't have a problem with Roddy Ricch. I think Roddy could make a comeback or should make a comeback. That's really what we're arguing. But I don't know if he has. I don't know. I feel like what Roddy Ricch needs to make a comeback is kind of an open window, and I feel like with everybody kind of putting Lil Baby on a back burner, that could open up for him to like make a comeback, but he just needs a window. Because really, when he was hot, that was like leaving COVID, like entering/leaving COVID. So a lot of people weren't dropping music. That was a kind of dry spot in 2019 going into 2020. So he had that window of where he could be the only one releasing music at the time. So I think right now would be a good time for him to try to make a comeback. But I don't have no problem with Roddy Ricch's music. I think he has to focus on not trying to recreate what he had before and just do something new. This one is funny. This one is funny for real. This one is funny for real. This nigga said, he said A$AP Rocky would get more love if he was ugly and holeless like his haters. Nigga got no mid albums. Now, I love A$AP Rocky, but I do think A$AP Rocky made music. Well, I'm gonna say his previous albums. A$AP Rocky's previous albums were made in an era that was not for me. Now, I'm gonna pull my card. I am 18 years old, going on 19 in a few weeks. I'm a young nigga, okay? I didn't start caring about rap music until 2016, and I will openly say that. Now, I don't claim to be no hip-hop historian, you know what I'm saying? I know what I know, and I know it well, but when it comes to A$AP Rocky's previous albums, I can't sit through them. I can sit through singles and like certain songs and stuff, and I can appreciate the classic albums that he has and what he did for rap music. But as far as like just sitting through an A$AP Rocky song, the A$AP Rocky album, I'm not doing that. And I will attribute that to me being an 18-year-old. Like, bro, I didn't grow up in the blog era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't grow up on Dat Piff and all that. Like, you know, salute. But that's not me. You know what I mean? Shout out A$AP Rocky. But as far as mid albums, I would say he does. But again, that's because I'm 18, bro. Y'all can't hold that against me. Now, the first part of this is A$AP Rocky would get more love if he was ugly and holeless like his haters, which I do believe. I do think that if A$AP Rocky was a ugly rapper with his style of rap, would he get more love? I do think that. However, I think that a lot of the bars that A$AP Rocky gets off in his style and his general swag, all of that, he wouldn't even be able to get that off if he wasn't fly. So I don't know. It's kind of like a oxymoron. Like, he can't really do what he does now if he looks a certain way. But I do think that a lyrical, ugly rap, well, I don't even know, because if he wasn't fly and he was just an ugly lyrical rapper from New York, he would just be a battle rapper. Don't shoot me, battle rappers, but that's what he would be. He would be a battle rapper. So I don't really know, but I don't know. It's kind of like, it kind of goes hand in hand, because he can't rap the way he raps. He can't rap the way he raps if he is ugly. And I'm making all these weird facial expressions, but yeah, he can't rap the way he raps if he's ugly. But I love A$AP Rocky. Hopefully he makes another album soon, or releases whatever album he claims he has coming out. This last one we got is it says Lil Yachty got the best unreleased music. Now, I think this is very recency bias. Now, the same way I pulled my young nigga card on A$AP Rocky, I'm gonna pull my young nigga card on this one. If you think Lil Yachty has the best unreleased music, I just think you weren't tapped in for when Cardi unreleased snippets were coming out. I don't think you were here for when X had unreleased music dropping. I'm not even no big X head, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think you were paying attention when Playboy, I'm gonna just focus on Playboy Cardi, because that's my bag. Playboy Cardi unreleased, I don't think you were paying attention when that was coming out. Like, Cardi has 4 albums of unreleased records. Like, it goes so deep. Like, whoa, pause. Hey, pause. But his unreleased records, that was crazy. His unreleased record catalog goes so deep. People have made full-on albums. Like, I don't even think people would know what local files were on Spotify, at least for my generation, if it wasn't for Cardi. So I'm gonna go with Cardi having the best unreleased music, but I do think Lil Yachty is developing a pretty good catalog of unreleased music. Whether that's in his benefit or bad for him, I can't speak to that, but I do think he has a pretty solid, repertoire, whatever that's called. Yeah, man, this was I guess the first installment of asking for you guys music takes. I got a bunch of these that I just never filmed, so if I can find those, I'll find them. But if I can't find them, then I'm gonna just ask again on Instagram. So yeah, appreciate everybody that put their takes in, good or bad. It was fun. I enjoyed filming it. So yeah, peace.